What can we learn from the Cardi B and Offset divorce drama? Grab your stick, grab your drink. Let's get into this thing right now.
Pop it, smoke it, drink it down. With your voice, it got you around. Feel the vibe, we're set to roll. Let's play, let's lose control. Sip a drink and smoke will swirl. Join the convo around the world. Relationships we dissect slow. Current events, we let them flow.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you. If you know what it is, it's the Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast. I'm the real Cigar Jeff. Y'all do me a favor, man. Get down in the description. Support the channel. Get the merch, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as soon as you come to the building. A lot of y'all are watching the videos, man, but you're not subscribing. It really helps the channel. What can we learn from the Cardi B and Offset drama as it relates to divorce? Y'all know whenever I do these long form podcasts, I got to bring in my resident relationship, separation, marriage, and divorce expert. I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell y'all what she's sipping on tonight.
Thanks, JB, for having me back. Here we go again with all them titles. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
So tonight I'm gonna keep it how it was last week with my hot chocolate and my Baileys. It's almost gone.
Y'all see her with her East Carolina thermos. Ain't that East Carolina
my Tervis cup.
Tervis tumbler?
Yeah, my
Okay.
Tervis cup.
Okay, flying the
And
colors tonight.
happy first of the month. Happy April Fool's Day. Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Y'all see the
Let's
Bone
get it.
Thugs and Harmony shirt she got on
It's
over
first of
there?
the month.
First of the month.
Yes.
Ain't no April
Mhm.
Fools over here. Ain't no April Fools over here. We still bringing that heat on April the 1st, man. So
Oh, and of
appreciate
course my
Rhonda.
water. And of course I'm drinking
Yeah,
water.
got perimenopause. Go ahead and say
Perimenopause.
it.
Yes.
For all y'all out there who going through it, we feel your pain. We feel your
No,
pain.
don't do
Appreciate
that.
you.
Me and y'all can't feel it. Y'all don't know.
Appreciate it. Man, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna tell y'all like this. I didn't have a chance to stop by and get me a cigar, so I had to raid the home humidor. I'm smoking my El Septimo, Empress of Sheba.
Is that a
El
black woman?
Septimo. Oh yeah,
Oh,
Empress of Sheba. It's from El Septimo. It's from their what do they call it? Their I want to call it. I can't remember their Greek goddess their line or whatever. And I know this. We've done a review on it and all that. But we've done a review on this. Empress of Sheba. It's from their collection of certain rulers and that kind of thing. They got the Augustus and all that kind of stuff. Y'all gotta go check it out. This is a good cigar. It's a little bit bigger than what I would normally do for the podcast. But I didn't get a chance to stop by today on my way back from Orlando. And of course, guys, I ain't feel like doing dishes either. So I got my plastic cup. This is my mule that I'm drinking. Got my Four Roses small batch just so y'all can see it. And y'all know, just so for all y'all haters out there that don't realize I'm using the Fever Tree ginger beer. Got me a
Lord.
little lime juice in there. So that's what we about to get into tonight.
Okay.
So guys, look, we about to jump right into this thing. Cardi B and Offset. What can it teach us about separation and divorce drama? Rhonda, when you got the topic from me and you saw some of the related articles, what's the first thing that went through your head?
I didn't think it was still a thing. I thought the divorce was done basically, because they had quieted down for a little bit, So
Mm-hmm.
but then it dawned on me that he did write a song on Valentine's Day, right? That he released. So I was like, oh, I guess it didn't go anywhere. Um,
Mm-hmm.
no, man, I'm just ready for them to go ahead on and go their separate ways. Go ahead on and go their separate ways. But it's very clear one of them is not over the other one. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of that. But I just don't think Offset is over Cardi. And it breaks a man hard when the woman has moved on. When she ready to get that thing to somebody else, drive that man crazy. Cause he ain't think she was
Uh-oh,
going
y'all.
nowhere ever.
Here we go, guys. I think Rhonda and I are gonna disagree from the jump because I think Cardi B is the one who doesn't want to let go. right? Again, guys, Cardi B, Cardi B and Offset. This is why the only thing worse than marriage is divorce, right? Because honestly, I think everybody waiting for them to get back together, right? Because she always takes him back.
No, it didn't work. They tried to get us with McDonald's with the little thing. You remember that? They were divorcing. Then they came up and I only eat McDonald's. But they
If they
came
come
with
out with a
their
Five Guys, if they come out with a
they
Five Guys meal
it's
this time,
over.
it's over.
Yes. Yes. And so yeah, like so that was like, come on now. I thought y'all were really getting divorced. And then bam, here go another child. And they gonna work it out.
Yes,
Stuff like that. But I
I
just don't
personally
think
don't.
I don't think his name is in her mouth like that. Like he has hers in his mouth.
They need, but she's the one who looks at those kids every day and she sees them, right? And remember what I told you guys? She said he was a good father. She said he was a good father. And I don't think Cardi B had that many kids and want to separate from Offset. I don't think she wanted that.
I don't think
Now,
nobody. No, I don't think she did either. She gave him chance after chance, right? But that's where y'all men. That's where y'all
no,
men get twisted.
hold on. Let's remember this, guys.
Twisted.
Offset was and again, I'm not even trying to say this from a male's perspective. Cardi B had a lot of guys hitting on her. Offset was the one she chose. No, I hate to bring this up, but Offset ain't been right since Takeoff had the unfortunate finality situation. Can't say
Mm.
certain words
Uh-huh.
on YouTube. Offset ain't been right since that whole situation
He
happened.
went right before
Off,
that.
she got with Offset when he was a part of the Migos. When the Migos started having problems, Offset was not the same person that she married. And I think that's what she's trying to recapture. Okay, she's trying to recapture the Offset from the Migos, not the Offset with the gambling problems, not the Offset that's got all these other alleged, when I say gambling problems, allegedly, because some of the articles out there, as far as his gambling debts and all
Mm.
this kind of stuff. And I think, Rhonda, that a lot of people, you either gonna be Team Cardi or you're gonna be Team Offset. I think Offset, I think Offset knows the real Cardi B. And I think he knows you got somebody behind the scenes who's completely different than her public persona.
That's
And I
everybody.
think,
That's everybody.
but again, if you're the one with the more delicate and more vulnerable personality, you're the one that's going to end up like Cardi B. That's why I think Cardi B going to end up taking him back.
No, she ain't gonna take him back.
So
Yeah.
you don't think that Cardi B going to end up taking it back, taking him back?
No, I'm gonna tell you why I don't think she's gonna take him back. Because she is dating someone else now. And if she does take him back, it's gonna be like 20 years
Whoa,
down the road.
who she dating?
Stephon Diggs, right?
No, no, they were together on Valentine's Day, but Diggs was down on the yacht with a
With
bunch of
who?
IG models, right? So what's happening is Diggs ain't looking at the relationship like Cardi B is looking at the
What
relationship,
isn't that's most of the time the case with stuff like that. But yeah, but I
right?
thought I thought so
Guys,
she's not with him. So
you
she
cannot.
got time to entertain Offset with his stuff then,
She
is
got
what you're
time
saying.
to entertain, and let's be honest. Stefon Diggs never saw her, probably. Stefon Diggs don't look at any woman like that. Stefon Diggs is the future of the NFL, right? And
Is it?
again, oh, look, everybody remember when they went
No,
around the Minnesota
Juju
Vikings?
changed that. Juju changed that. It's now Darius.
It, he is
I'm
the.
just messing.
If y'all remember when the Minnesota Vikings, when Stefon Diggs played for the Minnesota Vikings, they went around the locker room and they said, "Which player on the team would you not let date your sister?" And unanimously, everybody said Stephon Diggs
Well,
except
cause he like
Stephon
that.
Diggs.
He out here in
Oh
these
yeah,
streets like that.
oh yeah. He out here, he out here in these streets, guys. But he's never apologized for it. He's never tried to say he was anything different either.
Hmm.
So when everybody saw her with Stephon Diggs, they were like, "Look, you going from being a married woman, you know you probably going to be a jump off for him, not anything serious. It's Stephon Diggs." And I think when Offset saw that, I think Cardi B drop the level in his eyes because if you gonna leave from being married to go be somebody's jump off, it means
Hmm.
Offset got more power. Because see, Offset's still doing what he was always doing. But you're Cardi B. And remember what Offset tweeted? Cardi B, my baby mama. I won. Right? So Cardi B has to recognize whoever she gets with, if she puts herself in a position where she's a jump off, Offset gets more and more leverage, gets more and more power in the divorce and separation. So one of the things we talk about, one of the whole point on this podcast is, what can we learn from the divorce? Who you choose next is going to determine where your mindset is. And when Cardi B chose Stefan Diggs, it allowed her to be lowered because everybody knew what Stefan Diggs was.
No,
And if she was trying to
I
make,
was today years old. I did not know that he was
and
out
so
here. Hmm.
yes, see, because you a Cowboy fan like me, so you over
Who?
here talking about Tavon Diggs.
No, I just like the experience of the Cowboys
But
Stadium.
we know we got his brother Diggs. He got his brother Tavon Diggs, whichever one it is, for the Cowboys. That's who we
Oh,
were out there
okay,
rooting for, right?
okay.
So that's what I'm telling you guys. When we're talking
No,
about what we're going to
I
learn,
was doing Ezekiel Elliott. That's what I was doing.
shout out Nick and Sam, Ziggy
Yeah.
Elliott. Y'all, we were in the building. Shout out. Mm. But
Okay.
what we're trying to tell you guys, your man, if you get in a divorce, the man is watching the next guy you choose. And when Offset saw Cardi B, right? Here's what happened. He saw her get with Stefan Diggs. He knew Stefan was going to do more damage to her than Offset ever did.
Oh, please. She ain't had no babies by Stephon Diggs. He the
Mm-hmm.
one that had committed to whatever in his vows or whatever he decided to do. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's it's just what it is. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I just know the one thing about a bad divorce is one day you may find your Russell Wilson.
Mm.
She may find her Russell
Hold on.
Wilson.
Oh my God, Ronnie. Now, guys, I was going to share the article of how
Hmm.
Cardi B came out and said that Offset was sitting and, thinking about unaliving her and unaliving himself and all that.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna get
She
into
said I
that.
got
Ryan and I
receipts.
just gonna flow.
Hmm.
Ryan and I just gonna flow. If you do your Google research, you can see what's kind of going on now. She was in Twitter Spaces talking and all this, and one of the things she said, guys, was that she reached out allegedly. Offset showed the girl he's with pictures of her and Offset
Yeah.
having intercourse, and the girl evidently was like, "Cool." The girl didn't get offended. The girl didn't leave him. So she's thinking once a girl sees a man with her, that the girl would be offended and leaving, but she don't realize everybody knows who Offset is. They were willing to be with Offset when she was with you. They gonna be willing to be with Offset.
That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a whole nother topic, man.
But Ronnie, think about it. I think that messed Cardi B up because I think Cardi B reached out allegedly to the girl that Offset is with, told him everything Offset was still behind her back doing. She didn't care.
Well,
What happens,
nowadays
Rhonda, when
most females don't care.
guys,
They
this
don't.
is what happens. This is what
She may want
happens.
to be a baby mama.
Rhonda, I think she trying to be the next. I think she trying to be the next. Baby mama for Offset too.
Yeah.
She don't care who's gonna be mad that he's with Cardi B. You already knew he was with Cardi B. So if he's still talking to his baby mama, that's normal, guys. That's normal. So Rhonda, when I saw that part, I said, man, me and Rhonda got to talk about this. What happened when you try to expose the guy to the girl he with post divorce, and she like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. I'm still gonna rock with her. What Rhonda?
Look,
What should a woman do then?
man, I'm just saying this hitting a little too close home. I don't know. It's hitting a little too close to home. So,
Mm-hmm.
but no, I think that happens every day in people's relationships, and that's why it doesn't matter. Okay, yes, should you have parameters, boundaries with your
Yeah,
relationship? Absolutely. But that's why I think the stuff don't matter because if that other person decides not to choose you that day, then they're gonna have somebody else.
I
And
think that's
so
what I
hence
think.
that's why I say don't get married. Date your
Right.
damn self first.
But this is one of the things y'all are seeing. You got two people who weren't complete before they got together, and now they still incomplete in the separation and divorce process. Because getting with somebody, if you're incomplete and they're incomplete, don't make you whole. Two halves
No,
don't make a
absolutely
whole.
not.
Two halves don't make a whole. I don't think Cardi B knows how to. I don't think Cardi B knows how to respond when the woman that Offset is with is choosing not to fight with her. Oh, if he's still talking to you, if y'all still get back together and do what y'all do, as long as he keep me around, I'm cool. I'm cool. A lot of women don't understand that what you're
Because that ain't
hoping
no
for is that
woman.
drama.
That's a female. That ain't no
Okay,
woman.
but
That's a
okay, so
female.
we can go. Let's go female, right? Let's go female. We know how Offset is, right? You know how Offset is, and again, like
Yeah,
I told you guys, I think it's a different Offset since Takeoff is no longer here and the Migos are
right.
no longer doing their thing. So that's why I'm giving them a little bit of grace. And I ain't like I'm trying to be Team Cardi or trying to be Team Offset. I think you're dealing with a guy who can't handle that grief because his persona won't let him grieve the way he needs to grieve. I think the same thing with Quavo. Quavo ain't been the same either. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when you're the group like that, that's what's gonna happen. I like what Rhonda said, talking about a woman and a female. Offset didn't try to go out and get a woman to make Cardi B jealous. He just kept doing what he was always doing. Cardi tried to go out and get a big name, but everybody knew what that big name was about, allegedly. And when everybody saw him on the boat, I want to say down in Miami with these IG models, all of a sudden, Cardi B is back on Twitter Spaces talking about all the things Offset is doing negatively. And I think what's happening, if Offset told a new girl up front, this is what it is. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you that. If my baby mama, if Cardi B says she want me and I feel like having, I'm happy. You cool with that? Once the female says yes, let's delineate it between what Rhonda said. If Offset is going after females versus going after a real woman like that, Offset winning. Offset is not in Twitter Spaces talking about all the details. Now he dropped the song, but go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, of course he dropped the song. But again, he I had that shirt that says rule number one, don't be number two, or never be
Mm-hmm.
number two. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He basically told this girl, like, look, Cardi, she the one. I'm
That's
gonna
my
go,
primary. That's my
you know what I'm saying?
primary.
Yes. And she's okay. Look, again, that's why I can't call her no woman. That's a female. Like it's not
Mm-hmm.
even it's like who I don't know. As a woman, you just like, man, come on. Love yourself a
But
little
but
bit more than that. But it just
but but
doesn't
but
make
but,
but again, she's
but
okay
Ron,
with it. So whatever
she's
happens,
okay with it. And I think this is what everybody got to understand. Breaking up with somebody now is not like breaking up with somebody in your grandmother and grandfather days, in your mama and daddy days, right? You got social media out here. You got more people willing to be number three, number four, number five.
mm,
Normally, it used to be if you got divorced, okay, you swapping out one for one. It ain't that now. It ain't that now, Ronnie. So my
hmm
perspective is, guys, that I think people are struggling with the fact that Offset has been straight up with the girl he's with, and she's here for whatever he's doing, and she's fine with it. And what happens if guys find out that that lifestyle is available post divorce? Well, if she was fine with it when he's post divorce or post separation, he would have been fine with it. She would have been fine with it when they were married. That's what's scary, right? That's what's scary because if he's doing this, and again, we can delineate between female, woman, that kind of thing. What if Offset is only looking for females?
no, I think that's his life though. I think that's what he
Mm-hmm.
does.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what he does.
That's what attracted Cardi B to him. That's what attracted Cardi B to him. Cardi B never liked being this corporate girl. Cardi B liked being the girl that Offset was attracted to. That's why Offset told her up front what it was too. But just like a lot of people, they think they can change it. So go ahead, Ron.
No, I mean, I don't know if she thought she could change him, but I bet she thought that they would be together. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I think she thought that they were gonna be in it for the long haul, right? Because again, she's Cardi doing her music, he's with the Migos doing his thing, and do, like they were as far as hip hop goes. Like, oh, okay, it makes sense for them to be together. But I also think that she, I think if somebody is harassing you allegedly and all those things that
Mm-hmm.
she's claiming, I think you should speak out.
Mm-hmm.
I think so much stuff that is a form of abuse allegedly if it's happening,
I
right?
agree
And
with
so you should speak out on that. But that also lets you know that they've hit another level now in their relationship.
you. Yeah,
I don't want to be with you. Like, just leave me
that's,
alone at this point. Leave me alone.
but Rhonda, we don't know if it's legit or not.
We don't know who now.
We don't know if it's legit or not.
Oh, if it's legit or not.
Yeah, we don't know if it's legit or not. And that's the point I'm trying to make to you. That's the point I'm trying. We don't know if this is an act. We don't know if this is how they fight in public and this is how they make up. We don't know any of that.
Well, again, right? If he got all access to her as he was
Hmm.
showing that new girl, I think that's such a slap in the doggone face. But again, everybody have their standards. Um, but be with the but be with the one man that you want to be with instead of having all this. Like, it's just, again, toxic. It's just so much stuff
Hmm.
that you just like,
Hmm.
okay, if y'all want to carry
Yeah.
this on, man, because I really did. I thought it was over. I thought it was done.
Hmm.
I thought it was done. So,
Yeah.
um, but if he is being a good dad, kudos to him. Um, I just don't see how dads could be that great when your kids are not in the house with you. So if
Oh, and
that's
I
what he
agree.
want to hang his hat on, then okay. Because you made a point on some other podcast that, you know, if he don't like the mom, he ain't gonna like the kids.
That's the point, guys. That's the point. And I think Cardi's probably starting to see that if she can't get him to be connected to these kids, she gonna probably lose them for good.
And I think that's
She
what
gonna
his
probably.
other baby mamas saw.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're right. Maybe she did think she was going to change him, or I'm gonna hold him accountable. He's not going to leave our
Yeah.
babies. He's not going to leave me and my babies,
Yeah.
and
And,
all
and
of
one of the
that.
things And one of the things we got to start realizing, guys, when you're in the separation or divorce process, you have to know who you are dealing with and you have to
Yeah.
know yourself. And you got to make sure the number one thing, guys, that I want to take away from this podcast tonight is know that the next relationship you get into after you decide to announce separation or announce divorce, that rebound person is going to tell everything about you. And be careful with the rebound. And Rhonda, this is why I want to share this article.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get a chance to send this to you, but I want to share this
Okay.
article um, because everybody who's listening to this, let me know if you can see that, Rhonda. We over here at datingafterdivorce.com. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, 3 signs you're a post-divorce rebound. Now, why am I doing this, guys? A
Mhm.
lot of people struggle with the fact that whoever you choose as the rebound, whoever you choose as the rebound, right? And then make sure you're not choosing, no, make sure somebody's not choosing you as the rebound. Because the rebound typically never works. But the rebound is what convinces the person you're separating from if it's really over or not.
Right.
Okay? So I want y'all to, this was August 26th. Okay? It says divorces are like snowflakes. Everyone is different. Some divorces are wrapped up quickly and efficiently, while others take years to finalize. A survey by Nolo.com found that the average time to complete a divorce was about 11 months. This explains a common question I hear during coaching sessions. Is it
Hmm.
okay for me to start dating if my divorce is not done? Yes, 1,000 times yes, it's okay. But dating after a divorce takes time, and depending on what you're looking for, you may not be in the same place as the person sitting across from you. Guys, I want to stop right here. The average time to complete a divorce is 11 months. Where I disagree with this article is that she said, should I date before my divorce is done?
Mm.
And the answer should not be yes. Because what y'all seeing right here with Cardi B and Offset, how you enjoying this? How you enjoying the rebound? What you think about these, Ron? This introduction so far?
I mean, I don't agree with the yes part because legally you still, you know,
Married.
legally you're still married. And to each his own. Who decides to do that. Um, I think that's very bad advice because uh you don't know what other ramifications can come from that. Especially if there's children involved, which a lot of times kids are involved, which is why probably it takes 11 months, right? If not
Mm-hmm.
longer. I said, and so when you said that 11 months, I was like, ooh, okay, about the time people plan for the wedding, it takes about 11 months or so
Mm-hmm.
for them to, so you know what I'm saying? Um, but no, no, you should not date while you're still
Yes.
technically and legally married. I know you done moved on and all that kind of stuff, but
Don't date, guys. Like
that's
that's the
just a,
one thing.
you're gonna get,
Yeah.
no, you're gonna be dropped. You're gonna be dropped.
Guys, you are now in the rebound phase if you are not officially divorced. You're bringing that trash to the new relationship. And you might end up being lucky enough that this person that you're dating may not be a rebound. This person might be your soulmate. And you
But
gonna
you,
mess it
I
up
mean,
if
but
you're
you
not
still got to
with the
sneak
process.
around. You can't be out
Yeah.
in
You
public.
sneaking
You know,
around.
just
Yes. Yes.
man, bye.
Like guys, if you want to get one thing you want to learn, like she said, everybody's different. But I'm telling you right now, one thing you want to learn, if you decide you want to separate and get divorced, don't date until it's over. Do not date until it's over because if you do, you're just bringing that trash in. You need that 11 months to just get everything out of the way so the old don't mess with the new. Okay?
Yeah.
What is a post-divorce rebound? A post divorce rebound is someone that a divorcee uses to get over their ex. They play the role of physical distraction so the divorcee does not have to process the issues of their previous relationship. Now, the reason why I'm telling y'all this is what I think Cardi B got with Stefan Diggs thinking it was gonna make Offset jealous. What happens when it don't work? What happens when it doesn't work? I want to read this again. A post-divorce rebound is someone that a divorcee uses to get over their ex. So you still focusing on your ex. You're not even focusing on you. They
Mm-hmm.
play the role of physical distraction so that the divorcee does not have to process the issues of their previous relationship. Rhonda, when I saw this article, I said, we got to go over this.
Mm-hmm.
Because once again, this rebound person knows you ain't caring about me. You using me to help make the ex jealous.
But you know, but that's probably why when Offset showed his current girl that,
Mm. Yes.
like maybe
Yes.
that's why she's okay with it. I'm using you too, boo.
Yes. Yep. And Rhonda, guess what? That emotion is not there. That monogamous emotion or that exclusivity emotion is not there. Right? So here's what she says. Here are the three signs that you are someone's post-divorce rebound. They are all in too quickly. They only make last-minute plans. They don't answer questions about anything personal. Let's get into the they're all in too quickly. New relationships are incredibly exciting. If you've experienced the throw caution to the wind, I haven't felt like this since high school kind of attraction, and you're dating after divorce life, then I am talking to you. Getting out of a loveless, sexless marriage into something new can make anyone act like Tom Cruise on Oprah's couch. The fact of the matter is that there are many people who jump directly into another relationship instead of processing the traumatic experience. Most divorces are to start their healing. Guys, this thing is huge. Look at what she said. I haven't felt like this since high school. You done gone back to before you were an
That's
adult.
that's a red flag right there. Because
Mhm.
what the world did we know in high school?
Yes. And guys, look at what it said. Like Tom Cruise on Oprah's couch. Tom
Mm-hmm.
Cruise and your girl ain't even together, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? That you was with Jamie Foxx. I can't remember her name, but
Oh my
y'all know who we
gosh.
talking about.
Yeah, I know who you're
Y'all
talking
know who
about.
we talking about because the daughter named Siri. They had the daughter named
Yeah.
Siri, but Jamie Foxx used to date her. But this is huge, guys. Stefan knew what it was. Cardi B was trying to use him allegedly to get Offset jealous.
But
But
look, if you need to
Offset's
get your
girl,
back broke, it's just what it is, right? If you need to get your back broke,
but she didn't
go.
but she didn't need that. She didn't need that. She doesn't want Offset to leave. She wanted to believe in Offset. But you tried to
I
go with
think
Stefan Diggs.
with the other divorces, yes. With the other divorce decrees, yes. But this one, that's why I said this one was different, even though when the baby was born in December of last year.
Hmm.
You know, but how many relationships, now this may touch a nerve. How many relationships we know that people, yeah, oops, I'm pregnant, but we ain't together.
Hmm. But we ain't together, right?
I know it's in our
Now
family.
you just guys, that's the whole point, guys. So you're all in and you're trying to recapture something from the old instead of looking forward. That's where a lot of people struggle.
But we love the
That
familiar, though. We love the
we
familiar.
love the familiar. That's a good point, Rhonda. We love the familiar. But now, guys, y'all don't understand. Once this person that you sought out as a rebound, don't be mad that they turn it around on you and start treating you like crap. Because they know what you're trying to do is focus on making this old person jealous instead of learning more about them. And everybody
Hmm.
goes through that rebound phase. I get it. Everybody goes through the rebound phase. They only make last minute plans. As adults, we have much busier lives than when we're single in our 20s. Most of us are working 40 plus hours a week, co-parenting or solo parenting, while trying to keep a healthy balance of working out, self-care, and seeing friends and family. We don't have time for the BS. By BS, I mean someone who makes a lackluster effort to make plans with you. My suggestion: the next time they send it last minute, you free to grab a drink. So
Hmm.
respond back, I'm busy tonight, but I'd love for you to plan something for us. Insert date
Uh,
here. Now, here's the deal, guys. Stefan Diggs and Cardi B were out publicly on Valentine's Day, right? And I can guarantee you those plans were made pretty last minute. Or either they had been talking the whole time she and Offset were together too. And
well,
it
because the
appears
article you
allegedly.
sent sound like he was also threatening him. It sounds like, but
Yeah, but
allegedly.
again, allegedly according to Cardi B. Allegedly according to Cardi B. And that's what I want you guys to see. That when we're talking about these plans, you're making last minute plans because more than likely you're mad at the person you're separating from or divorcing. So now you're trying to make them jealous again.
Well,
Versus
you want them to
scheduling
feel the
something,
pain. You may want them to feel the pain
yeah.
that you felt.
Or you found out they were out and about and now you want to get revenge. And that's one of the things you're going to find, guys, which is you're bringing this toxic emotion to the divorce process. That's where people don't realize why divorce is worse than marriage and why second marriage has got an even higher divorce rate than first marriage. Okay. Number three, they don't answer questions about anything personal. Someone who is on the rebound after divorce jumps into a new relationship so they don't have to process old emotions and issues. Thus, they're not going to be able to answer certain questions like, why didn't I work it out? Why didn't it work out with your ex? If they do, they will be vague and say, because he or she crazy. People like this will often say things that are emotionally exploitative, like you're too good for me, I don't deserve you. If you are a rebound and it's not what you're looking for, please don't be too hard on yourself. One of my favorite quotes about life is that most of us are just doing the best we can. At the end of the day, you don't know what you don't know, but you can learn and grow from it. What you think about, Ronnie? They don't answer questions about anything personal.
I mean, I agree with that.
Hmm.
I think that's the safest way, right? Because otherwise, you probably gonna have somebody doing the ugly cry across from the table at you,
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
so I think because unless it's something, unless you're talking about what they didn't do,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like this MF for this, that, all that kind of stuff, right? You have all of that, but I think, the rebound person know that they're a rebound person too,
Yes.
because
I'm gonna go there though.
what's that?
I'm gonna go there though, Ronnie. I think a lot of rebound people know they're the rebound person, but they want to try to not be the rebound.
Oh,
But once they see
of
you're
course.
not
Let me show
over,
you
once they
something different. Let me show you
yes,
something different. Yeah,
if y'all look at this article, it says they say because he or she's crazy. Rhonda and I always laugh because Rhonda say I got questions, right? Rhonda always say I got questions. If somebody gives you that, but they don't answer any questions and they give you vague answers, you got to say, "Oh, why are you attracted to crazy?" Right? Because
yeah.
you building off of the vague answers, and we gonna start drilling down,
Or more importantly,
right?
what would your ex say about you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If your ex was sitting here with us right now,
Yeah.
what would he tell me are your good qualities, and what would he tell me to watch out for?
Hmm.
See what I'm saying, guys? At the end of the day, why do people hate? Why, y'all notice if a person puts a resume out and they give you references, y'all know it's the person who's willing to lie for them, right?
Absolutely.
The ex. There's a reason why these two people are separated. But if y'all are reading this article, everything is about emotion and unmet expectations. One person grew, the other one didn't. One person was focused, the other one wasn't.
Or one person cheated way before,
Agreed.
and then
Agreed,
the other
right?
one just finding out.
The other one just there's a number of things that can happen, guys. One person did something and another person was on the receiving end of it. That's how we can kind of sum it up, right? This is what it says. Is it okay to rebound after divorce? Absolutely. But please keep in mind that most people who are rebounded after the divorce are not emotionally available. My advice, proceed with caution. Guys, don't
Mm-hmm.
go from the frying pan to the skillet. If somebody finds out you're treating them like the rebound, don't be mad when they start treating you like crap.
Yeah.
Don't be mad when they decide that they're going to start treating you like an object as well. Jump in there, Ron. Let me know what you think about this article.
Well, of course they'll treat you like an object, like you're fulfilling a need.
Mm-hmm.
You're fulfilling something that is an open space now, a wounded
Mm-hmm.
open space, and so they looking for a good time, like whether that's good conversation, good dinners, whatever, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and you're the one being the rebound, getting used, but you
Yes.
don't care because you probably been hurt too. So let me be with somebody who trying to get over their hurt.
Yes.
So I think it's just different layers to all of this with just how human behavior is. It ain't that different, man. It ain't people humans gonna be human beings. Humans gonna be human beings. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, yeah, they gonna fall for the okie doke. Cause guess what? The
Yes.
okie doke making me laugh. The okie doke taking me out to eat. The okie doke, yeah, I know it's a
Yes.
rebound thing, but the okie doke,
Yes.
and the okie doke is okay with doing that to them because they know all I'm waiting for is if it's for that man or that woman to text.
Absolutely.
Just text
Absolutely.
me. Then I
Mm-hmm.
got my leverage back. I got my power back.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because oh, he's still thinking about me. She's still thinking about me. Whatever the case may be. So I
Mm-hmm.
think it's multiple things. That's why I think it's multiple things going on when you're the divorcee or going through it, and then you're the person
Yes.
that the divorcee want to be like, oh, like
Guys,
let's
and
go
guys,
out.
let's be honest. Let's be honest, guys. Offset didn't lower his value because everybody Offset been doing this for how long, and Cardi B put up with it. Cardi B may be lowering her value because at the end of the day, we all know she don't hold her tongue. So we know we're going to hear more and more about her and more about this situation, especially with some of the allegations she's saying he's threatened her with and that kind of thing. This ain't going to just go away. But I think what really got her was when these women out here ain't sticking the girl code, and they just like, okay, I'll rock with him. I don't care about how he's treating you, right? I don't care. I'm just happy to be with a celebrity. I'm happy to be with a rapper. I'm happy. And what everybody got to understand is, tell me how what they're dealing with is better than dealing with the marriage.
Mm,
Because now, right? What like this is what I tell people: the only thing worse than marriage is divorce, right? Look at what Cardi B and Offset are dealing with, right? Look at what they're dealing with.
yeah.
And, and this is a sad situation because when we ask what can we learn, what we can learn is you got two people who forgot about themselves. You got two people who forgot about themselves, right? Before Cardi B and Offset were
Mm-hmm.
official, look at the music they were putting out. Look at the bangers they were putting out. Look at the influence they had.
Marriage changes everything.
Man, who you telling, right? How did they get away from that to now we on Twitter Spaces talking about some of these serious allegations if they're true? How do
Mm-hmm.
we get to that?
And look, these,
And
these
one,
females are bold. These females are bold. They
yes,
will come after your man. They do not
yes.
care.
But guess what? The dudes are bold too. Look, it's both ways. The dudes are bold too. They gonna come after your girl.
I mean,
They gonna,
again, if you're not providing or something, then that's a whole nother story. They should come after her.
but again, but it works both ways. It works both ways, guys. Because when you decide to get into this union, guys, like you said, it changes everything. And when you got kids on top of it, it makes it tougher. And one of the things, guys, we did the Tiana Taylor and all that stuff about divorce, and now we're doing the Cardi B one on divorce. One of the things you guys are going to see is actually pretty simple. If you want to learn something from this, if you want to learn something from this, The separation period is not so you can date and go out and be with other people. The separation period is for you to actually go find yourself.
But no, people don't want they don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
Social media
People
has
don't like
made
being
it
by
that you
themselves.
got to be booed up. You got to have somebody.
Brother,
What you
people
mean you
can't
ain't
stand
dating
being by
nobody?
themselves. Yes, people can't stand being by themselves, which is why the divorce rate is so high. Because if you can learn to be by yourself, you won't put these expectations on the person that you're with that they got to be up under you the whole time.
And the ones who are okay with being by themselves, it's gonna be really hard to pull them into some mess of a relationship.
Yes,
Real hard.
exactly, exactly, exactly. And I think that's where around a lot
Even
of
though they
people are.
probably are the ones that would thrive in a relationship, in a
Hmm.
marriage,
Hmm. Guys, and I think that's what
possibly.
happens. The longer you're in the marriage, the more you learn the logical side of marriage. The longer you learn the logical side of marriage. And if y'all go back to when Judge Mathis's wife told him, bro, you got to make some changes. And what ended up happening? He
He
ended up
made some
making the
changes.
changes.
Hmm.
He made some changes. And notice, we didn't see him out there with other women. We didn't see her out there with other men or anything like that. It was just like, look, man, I got to be a priority again. Okay, let's sit here and have a conversation. I don't know if Offset and Cardi B can have a conversation because Offset was the man, Cardi B is the woman, right? And what I mean by the woman, I mean like they both had an individual brand before they came on.
Hmm.
They are known by everybody. And it's gonna be hard for somebody to say, let me step back so I can learn more about you. Because Cardi B got everybody around her catering to her. Offset got everybody around him catering to him. I don't know how to reach out and give an olive branch to somebody if everybody in my world is catering to me and making adjustments for me. And that's where a lot of people struggle. I don't want to see Offset and Cardi B not work out. I hate some of the things she said in Twitter spaces about what was happening, but I also haven't heard Offset side. And
But
when
I'm sure
you've
she
been
hates
in,
that he allegedly cheated too.
oh,
And
agreed.
and that's the thing, right? I mean, is it really like so much stuff has been out over the past few years about that?
Yeah,
Like, it's no secret about it,
yeah.
right? But
Mm-hmm.
I do know since stuff is under in litigation and stuff, that's what it is. But I just think it's more acceptable. I'm gonna just bring this point up real quick. I think it is more acceptable for men to be out here cheating, and that's okay.
But I think it's
But
acceptable
let the
for
woman
both.
do
Around the
it.
social media, around the social media, it's the
You are
same
a
thing.
mother. Hmm.
So social media is the same thing, guys. And that's why what I'm trying to tell y'all is what you think you escaping, all it is it's a tougher jungle that you leaving out of a jungle you know to go into a jungle you don't know. And ain't nothing waiting on you out there because you ain't been just know guys, you ain't prepared for the new jungle. And that's why when you go out here and try to get a rebound, that rebound gonna treat you worse than the person you trying to leave. Because once they find out they the rebound and they know you trying to make that other person jealous, you think they just gonna sit there and take it? No, they're gonna dog you too because you're dogging them. Remember, guys, it's always reciprocal treatment. It's always reciprocal treatment. I may start off honorable and ethical, but once I find out that I'm just a pawn in your chess game for this person you're trying to get back at, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And one of the things that's why I don't think people should end up having any type of relationship where where you're gonna have to discuss anything about your marriage, kids, and all that kind of stuff. Because at the end of the day, guys, you're an emotional wreck right now. This thing is devastating. That's why it takes so much to get out of a marriage. That's why getting into a marriage is easy. Getting out of it, getting out of it is devastating.
You see, but
Getting
that's
out
why.
of it is
But that's what
devastating.
I'm saying, though. That's why. That's why you see people on Snap in 48 hours
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because the person who was out here in these streets doing the other stuff, and then the other person just finds out
Mm-hmm.
they shouldn't snap because
I
here this
agree.
whole time you've been playing both sides, right? It's
I
like that
agree.
dreaded question: who's in a better position, the wife or the husband who's being cheated on, or the one they're cheating with? Who knows the
Mm-hmm.
most information? And I think it's the one that they're cheating with because you do have to. What did you say? You do have to like sneak around, make last minute plans.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. And I think that's what this when we talk about what we can learn, guys, y'all better understand you ain't prepared. You ain't prepared for this while you going through this. That's the whole point, right? Look, guys, there was certain rides. If you go to an amusement park, you can't get on certain rides unless you're a certain height. There's certain things you shouldn't be doing until you graduated from this other thing over here. And I think a lot of people are struggling with the fact that they're so busy trying to get revenge that they're not thinking about themselves. And now you just gonna create a dynamic where you're gonna feel even worse after the rebound. And that's why I put that article up, guys. I ain't gotta show y'all an article about what Cardi B said. Y'all probably already seen that. But when
Mm-hmm.
I saw this article on what the rebound was, and I'm just like, whoa, y'all about to make it worse. A lot of people don't know how to be by themselves though. And if you can't
Right.
enjoy yourself,
Mm-hmm.
if you learn how to enjoy yourself, y'all wouldn't be getting a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Because okay, we just need some space, man, and we just been up under each other too much, man. Look, all right,
Absolutely.
I get it.
Yeah.
If that's what we fighting over, but now, guys, hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with putting some space in between each of you. Rhonda, what's your takeaway from the night?
Listen, since you're already married, just do your best to get divorced.
Hmm. Let that be the singular focus.
Yes. Go ahead on and complete the thing, right? And I think that's also a human behavior thing. Complete the task at hand before you get involved with something else as
Hmm.
it pertains to relationships.
Hmm.
Multitask your
Let
career. Don't multitask your relationship to where it ends up where y'all don't even like each other, you're resentful of each other, then you're fighting over the kids. Now the kids don't know what to do, so their nervous system is all jacked up because they want to please both sides and all. Anybody got time? Don't get married. That's my
yeah.
takeaway.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? Have you ever tried to work two jobs? One
Mm-hmm.
gonna suffer and one gonna thrive.
Absolutely.
Okay, one gonna suffer and one gonna thrive. Don't go to another job until you've closed out the other job. Because if you try to start doing both of them, you're gonna start neglecting the old, and then you're gonna bring the old into the new, and now the new is introduced to all the stuff you were doing at the old, and now the new job ain't gonna work out. There's a reason why they make you work for 2 weeks. Then you go take some time off and start your new job. The divorce situation is no different. Focus on closing that thing out completely. Now, if you got kids, you're gonna have a co-parenting situation, a parenting plan, and all that. You're gonna have to do that. But don't allow yourself to be immersed in anything else until everything is complete. Because you can't put new old wine in new wineskin or it's gonna bust it open. And one of the things that's happening, a lot of people can't get new relationships to work because the old relationship was never finalized. And it wasn't finalized emotionally, it wasn't finalized logistically, and it wasn't finalized because you didn't close it out to focus on yourself first. And again, if you don't focus on yourself in relationships, because two of you complete in a relationship means a successful relationship. If you got two incomplete people, it's gonna be toxic. It's going to be very up and down as far as what you're going to experience, man. And y'all know what it is. It's the Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast. I'm the Real Cigar Jeff. Y'all do me a favor. Look down in the description, man. Support the channel. Get the merch. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Overall, guys, hit that subscribe button. I know y'all watching it. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel. I got to thank my resident relationship, marriage, and divorce separation expert. Let them know where they can find you on the socials.
On Instagram at RMBLMBT.
Man, again, and y'all know what it is. And until next time, we gon' holler.
Heartbeat, smoke it, drink it down. With your voice, it got Jeff around. Feel the vibe, we're set to roll. Press play, let's lose control. Sip a drink and smoke will swirl. Join the convo around the world. Relationships we dissect slow. Current events.